It's a Christian holiday. But I want to talk about something real quick before I get back to doing what I was doing. And this is very important. We need to put this out. No bulletin here. So we have a new technology. As I told you before, I joked about this a little bit because, a few people were calling the technology Titan. So I thought, you know what, that's not a bad name to be calling our technology. So the new technology that we're working on. As I told you before, and did I explain who I was? I'm sorry. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And yes, we do have a new technology. Now, I've said this before many, many times to the people that don't like our products or hate our products at the end of the day because they fear us. Don't worry about what you can see. Worry about what you can't see. Worry about the technology that we haven't had a chance to even show you. What is a Titan? Well, it's an extremely powerful concentrated formula that we have been working on for quite some time. Now that we know that the naysayers are afraid to order our products because we put that invitation out 50 times and neither one of them purchased anything from the website. Not one order. That gives us information that lets us know that they are afraid. And the only way that they can do reviews is they have to get it from a friend, they have to get it from a neighbor. They can't get it from us because it's virtually impossible, but it's not. And we're going to make that known that it's not. But we will be ordering your stuff. We have to make it known that the Titan is number one. So in order to do this, and I'm sorry to say this, I do apologize, but we're going after all gray screen paints, which means that we're going to test this product against everything we can get our hands on, which means I'm sorry if you don't have anything to say about our company, but at the end of the day, we are going to give you credit because your product will be good for those who actually basically tell the truth about their products. For those who don't, we're going to tell it like it is. Your product doesn't work at all, period. So, as I told you before, that when it comes to our products, one of the things we've noticed that between these two individuals is that they will make sure they make this weird claim they got it from somebody, they got it from a customer, whatever, it came from somebody, and they did the testing themselves. As you saw from the video demonstration yesterday, customer came up with a 1400 lumen projector and proved Crow critically wrong about everything he was saying on his channel, clearly showing he was abusing his YouTube channel to basically tarnish other people's products. So, since we already know from the door that you are afraid, both of you, of buying our products directly from our site and doing a proper unboxing, we will invite you to buy again for the still 38 Black Widow technology and also too for the new Titan technology that we are working on right now. Now, keep in mind, I will be ordering first myself directly from your site. And the reason why we're doing this, because we want to see if you're going to let the order go through, or you're going to cancel, or you're going to block your order by sending us something completely ridiculous. Because we know at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to send your product through because your product doesn't work. And this is what we're going to prove in these demonstrations. Your product and PARTAY's products do not work at all. So once the Titan is finished, and it won't take long for us to get it done. We're pretty much almost halfway there. So we're working on it right now. We're missing 2 ingredients, which should be here shortly, which we should have no problem getting in. We are going to begin the process of showing off this new technology. Not only show off the technology that we don't want to hear at the end of the day that you two or any of you other naysayers out there have to go to this person to pick it up or that person to pick it up. If you don't have those official seals on that container, your interview or review of our product is considered to be a fail. Proper unboxing. We will have proper unboxing of your products down here. Now, like I said, unfortunately, we're still going to have to get the products down here. I'm going to order first. And as you can see, you'll see 2 things happen. Either they're scared and they'll cancel the orders and give us back our money, or they will go in and they will basically send us items that are not the product itself. Now, like I said, this doesn't hurt me at the end of the day. It hurts you because you can't back your products up. But me, on the other hand, you can order directly from my website. And when the Titan becomes available, we want you to make the purchase through the site. Now, we know you can't do that because, again, if that product lands in your house, you know what it's going to do. And just to show you how advanced the technology is, we will be placing orders for all your products. Not only just your products, certified screens that we usually have to go through, and some of the certified screens we can't seem to get our hands on, but hopefully we can get our hands on this time around for this technology. Now, what I'm trying to get here to sum it up to is the fact that every time we bring out new technology, the first thing these two individuals do is they basically claim they got it from somebody else. No more. You buy directly from us. We're going to have special seals on those containers. You don't have those seals, you don't have a product. So from now on, when you do a review against our products, and we don't mind, go ahead and knock yourself out, buy from the website. When you do a review against my product, you buy directly from me. I don't want to see anyone's name popping up on that receipt except for yours with your address attached to it. Now, if you're afraid to put your address up, then that means you talk a lot of trash at the end of the day and you can't back it up because you're pretty much sure I'm going to post my address with no problem. I got no problem with that, but it seems like you guys are a little afraid of that. You don't want to post your addresses. Why? Don't worry, we can find out where you live at. That's not a problem. I told you, we got lawsuits coming up. So that's not a problem, find out where you live at. Just order the product, do the proper unboxing with proper seals attached to it and batch number, and basically do the demonstration, because I can guarantee you 100% that I will be purchasing your stuff and it will be on my table. Now, I got two options for me. We know at the end of the day that if I purchase the products, money's going to go back to my account. That's what we want, because it'll show that you can place an order from us and we can deliver right to your front door with a signature confirmed. But when it comes to ordering your product, what's going to happen is you're going to put money back in my account. Don't cancel out on this technology. This is going to be announced everywhere that your options of what you do is either you put the money back in our account or you send us a fake item. Either way, it benefits us. It doesn't benefit you. It just clearly shows at the end of the day that you're afraid. And if we have to go through the process, because like I said, I'm going to go through it first. I'm going to do it myself. I'm going to place the orders myself. Any of that money transfers back to my account. Any items come here that are not supposed to be, this will make you look extremely bad. And I guarantee you, you do not want to do this. Trust me when I tell you this. You do not want to do this. So you have an option. You send your product here, sealed, wrapped, legit on that table. Or if you cancel my orders, and I don't want to hear the excuses of, oh, we don't do business with scammers. We don't want to hear none of that nonsense. You order directly through us. We order directly through you. No problem. If you want to play games, hey, no problem. You just give us more ammo. That's all you do. Because we can go to any forum site and go, hey, look, this is what happened. We went over to order the products, and this is what they sent us. They canceled every last order, put the money back in our account. You don't want to do that, trust me. Oh, we placed the order. This is what they sent to us. They sent it. I mean, Crow, you already got one charge coming to you for mail fraud. You want to make it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You get enough of those at the end of the day. Yeah, they're going to have some problems. Don't send anything to this house. Again, it's not supposed to be what it is, because every time you do that, I will file a mail fraud charge against you. And now you're dealing with the U.S. government. Things are going to get pretty hairy for you. So I would suggest you make sure you ship in what you're supposed to ship in. Now, gentlemen, as I said before, anyone else who makes a gray screen paint product, we do apologize. This is going to happen to you. We will be ordering your products, all of you, every last one of you, off eBay and putting you against the Titan. Because, again, this is a technology I want to be known for taking out everything it can possibly get its hands on. It's a Titan. What do you think Titans were designed to do anyway? There's just machinery. But anyway, I like the name of it. So that's what we're putting out here. This is the blue we're putting out there for. So take it seriously, gentlemen. Please do. We want to start placing orders pretty soon for your products. If you cancel, everything will be recorded. Everything will be noted. And as I said before, if we don't want to hear any more of this, I got to order through a friend, I have to get this through a customer, I don't want to hear any more excuses. You buy directly through us. And as I can tell you already, this is not going to happen. And why this is not going to happen? Because we have given Crow1176 50 advances to come in and order from the website, and he has never placed the order yet. Even, like I said, at one point, we don't know why. He would waste my time calling me up, asking me in a live stream if he could buy the product, if you were scared to buy the product to begin with. What was that all about? Was that to show to your followers that, hey, look, I'm going to order this so and so and so. Look, Crow, you have to understand, man, in life, you can't just talk trash. You have to follow it through. That's how it works. Follow it through and complete the job. And you calling my phone up, and I still don't even know why, calling my phone up, trying to get confirmation on placing an order. And still, it's been a week since you've made that call, probably a week or in 3 days, whatever, since you've made that call. And we still don't see an order here at all, period. Partay walking around his backyard talking about, oh, I'm gonna get the order sooner or later. Hey, buy from the site right now. We've been asking you for months to go buy from the site, and you still haven't bought anything yet. So what's the problem? You're afraid to put your address in? That's what it is? You're afraid that Mr. Bird will know where you lay your head at the end of the day? What are you afraid of? Put your order in. Stop being a coward at the end of the day. Because if you don't, we will buy yours. No, this isn't going to stop us from getting your product. Whether if I have to get it, and again, I'm giving you the option of not canceling out, because I can easily go, well, hey, look, they're going to cancel out automatically. And that's what's going to happen. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to buy your product first and give you the opportunity to be a man and ship over the items or not cancel out. But if you cancel out, it's not going to go well for you. And we're going to make the cancel out pretty bad, which means I'm going to order everything you have times 5. I'm going to get a stack like this of cancellations on you. You don't want that. So again, if your product works as you claims it does, both of you, if it works as you says it does, then you should have no problem having us go in and purchase your items and have it shipped to our house. If you cancel orders, if you send us the wrong stuff, everything will be posted. Every time one of you guys send me something that's incorrect, I will file a complaint against you over here in Philadelphia for mail fraud. Don't worry, we'll have your address. Partay, don't worry about that. If I'm filing a complaint against you, I'll hire the investigator to figure out where you're at so we can actually follow through on that complaint. All right. Now, gentlemen, if you decide to cancel those orders and put the money back in my account, this will not look good for you at all, because it clearly shows you can't back your product. Then I'll have to make phone calls and have my associates buy your products. Either way, your stuff will be here. I'm just giving you the opportunity to be a man about it. On my behalf, I don't want to hear any more excuses. No more of got to go here, got to go there. Again, you buy directly through us and through us only. That's who you buy through, me. If you haven't placed that order and the timeline of, let me see when this thing probably launches. We'll have it launched probably in about 4 days. 4 days of the timeline of that being launched. If you haven't placed an order within a month's time, we already know from the door, what's going to happen. You can't place the order. Now, let me tell you why they'll never place the order. We know this already. We already know what's going to happen. We're just giving them the opportunity, but we know they're not going to. We gave them options for a 38 Black Widow, and they refused to place the order. You know why? Because if you're doing fake demonstrations and you're not doing the right demonstrations, and you have to bring in the real 100% product in, and it does exactly what it's supposed to do, how are you going to explain this to people that you've been committing these particular false reviews all this time, and all of a sudden this product comes in at 100% real deal with seals, batch number, the whole 9 yards, and this thing blows your product out of the water? How do you explain that? Just like right now, you're trying to explain the mess of basically a customer coming in with a 1400 lumen projector and displaying right next to a window in a fully lit environment, where you did that demonstration on a 3000 ultra short throw laser 4K projector, which is much more advanced than the LG that the customer was using this demonstration. Not because of the fact that people had noticed in the talk room, chat rooms we're in, they were saying, well, look at the environment. His environment is well lit. This environment is dark. He's using a much more powerful projector. How can this be? There you go. Kind of hard trying to explain that one, isn't it? So, again, we don't want to hear any nonsense. We don't want to hear any more of got to go here, got to go there. You buy from us directly. When you open up that container, it should have our batch number. It should have our seals, our black wrapping, the whole 9 yards. We don't want to see any open containers. Anytime I do a review against anyone's product, and you will see that products we bring in here for testing, none of them will ever be opened up. They'll always be sealed. They have to be sealed because it's a proper unboxing. Someone bringing especially a formula that basically an open lid, not good at all, period. It's like you buying something and the seals are broken. You're not going to use it. You're going to take it back to the store. So you didn't do your demonstration correctly. So like I said, buy directly from me. And like I said, they're not going to buy. They're not going to buy. We already know that from the door. They're not going to buy at all, period. If they were going to buy, they would have bought the 38 Black Widow by now. And this has been for Crow, I say a couple of weeks, and probably a week since the initial call, since he called me up for confirmation to buy and no purchase yet. PARTAY, we haven't heard a word from him. Nothing, not a thing. And this is the same fellow walked around this back and told me, oh, don't worry about it, Ken. Don't worry about it. I'm going to get it sooner or later. You don't got to worry about sooner or later. You can buy today. I'm still waiting. Do I have to put out a special message for you tomorrow and say, calling you out, PARTAY, place the order today? Do I have to put a timeline on you? You don't want that. So I would suggest you place the order. It's a shame when I got to call people out and place orders. You don't got to call me out to place an order. Never have to call me out. That's one thing you notice, that when we do stuff over here, no one has to call me out to place an order. No one. Not one person has ever got to call me out to place an order. But we have to call you guys out to place orders. That's the difference. That's how I know at the end of the day, just from alone from the 38 Black Widow, from the experience we got from that and asking these two individuals to buy from us, just from that alone, from asking them over and over again. And like I said, make it even worse for Crow because he contacted us and said if he could buy it, never bought. And just like from PARTAY walking around in his backyard talking about, yeah, I tried to get the item, but the push canceled. Yeah, it's funny. We got 6 cancellations on you. We got money back in our account, and you shut down your entire marketplace for us to stay away from you. And yet we've been asking you to make a purchase, and you haven't made a purchase yet. You can go right directly to my website and make a purchase. What's the problem? The problem is that our product is real, 100%. It works. And the problem we have here is the fact that you guys are afraid to do that business at the end of the day. But don't worry, we're going to be calling you out on the Titan. So good luck, gentlemen, because again, if you don't order our product, we will have yours. No problem at all whatsoever. The thing about it is I have to go through somebody else to get it. But I'm going to waste my time here on this a little bit, and I'm going to go in before we actually contact our associates to go in and place these orders. I'm going to go in and place the orders myself. I'm going to give you the opportunity to have your orders here. If you cancel the orders, if you send us anything here it's not supposed to be, I will go down to the United States Postal Service. I will file a fraud charge against you. I know people down in that section. It's not like me going down at anybody. And I know managers. I know actually one postmaster down there. So yeah, play with me if you want. You'll get a fraud charge on you so fast it won't be funny. You send me enough of those over here and they'll start an investigation. You don't want that coming at you. So don't do that. And whoever's address that you stick on there, if you decide that you want to go the slick way around it and stick someone's address, well, they will be the ones hit with the fraud charge, and they'll basically give you up at the end of the day. So don't do that at the end of the day. When we order something, you send us down what we ordered. Don't send us down black paint. Don't send us down this. Don't send that. We don't want to see any of that nonsense at the end of the day. You send us down the product that we ordered. You sat there in the video and said you sent me down the same, even admitted it. You sent me down the same product you have there. That's not what we ordered, and that was not on our receipt. So there, right there, you lied in your demonstration when you said that, because again, I didn't order that product. See, this is where, Crow, you mess up. You actually admitted to mail fraud. In your video demonstration, you said that I sent them down for the Cinemax. I sent them down this paint right here. Did you not say that? We didn't order that paint, and it wasn't paint, it was black paint. We ordered a Cinemax. Cinemaxes are not black. And you sat there and said it in your own demonstration right there. So again, we don't care if you put someone else's address on it and you go down and you ship that product to us and it has something completely different on it, then whoever's address is on it is going to get hit with those charges. But your name is on it, your product's on it. So it means they're going to come after your company. You know how that works, right? You ever been hit with a mail fraud charge before? Let me explain to you how this works. If you guys, and I know you guys, you come up with these schemy, dumb ideas. If you stick someone else's address on it, just say you put someone else's address on it, they're going to investigate the address, but they're also going to investigate the name on the product, which will come to your website. This is what it's going to trace to. Your website, your YouTube videos, and they're going to know what you look like. And they'll start an investigation where they'll basically track down your whereabouts of where you're coming from and where you live. That's what's going to happen. So it doesn't make a difference if you stick someone's address on there. Your product is in that package. And because your product is in that package and it's on YouTube and it's known here and there, they know how to get to you and they will find you. So again, we're going to order all your products. If all those products come through and they have something different than those products, we file a mail charge against you, mail fraud charge against you, because that's not what we ordered. We'll file a have not received against you. Like I said, we'll go through PayPal and file complaints against you. At the end of the day, do your job correctly. Mail your product down. Do what you're supposed to do. Because like I said, at the end of the day, I guarantee you this, bar none, that we will be ordering your products. Like I said, I will give you the opportunity to do what's right and order and send your products down. But if you decide to send us down something that's completely different, if it's black paint, if it's something completely different, that's a mail fraud charge right from the door. And don't send us down Network Gray 773 because we will match your product. The last thing you want is the name of your product being matched against the house paint. You don't want that either. So you don't want to do that at all. So either way, you have no choice. You have no choice, no way out of this whatsoever, period. Let me give you your options here real quick before I leave. You can't send us down a fake item with no black paint or nothing. It matches the description of your product because, again, you'll lose your PayPal claim as we've won before. And also, too, you will get a mail fraud charge placed against you, which you don't want that. Also clearly shown on YouTube that you can't deliver a proper package down to us because you're afraid because your items don't work. If it did, you would be to ship it to us directly. Other problem you have is if you cancel the orders, you put the money back in our account, clearly shows that you're afraid. And we don't want to hear, oh, we don't do business with scam. We don't want to hear none of that nonsense. If I'm supposed to be this easy target, it shouldn't be a problem. Because on us, on the other hand, we're going to ask you to order from us. And we know you're not going to place an order. And that's going to look pretty bad. Now, as I said before, we'll give you the chance and opportunity. If all out fails and you can't deliver the product as you're supposed to, I will contact associates. They will go in, they will place the orders for us. We will get your items down here for testing. Either way, we're going to have them here. It doesn't make a difference what you do. We're going to have them here. For us, as I said before, we've given you opportunities to order directly through us, through the 38 Black Widow or through the Titan technology, which is being developed right now. If you choose none of your orders don't pop up for a solid month, we automatically know. If it doesn't pop up for a solid week, we already know. But we're going to give you the benefit of the doubt and see how long it takes for you to place an order. All right, gentlemen. Well, as I said before, all your products will be tested against the Titan technology. I figure we might as well open it up and let it loose. So the Titan will be set loose pretty soon. And yeah, we're planning to test this against all certified screens, what we can get our hands on, all screen paint products, what we definitely will be to get our hands on, to test it side by side to the Titan. Now, like I said, people who have been making screen paint products, we're not going to slander you in any way whatsoever. It's not going to happen. We're just going to do a simple side-by-side demonstration showing the benefits of our technology versus yours. But also, too, like I said, we already know at the end of the day, some of the people we already tested already. We know your products are quite good. So we give you high praise from us anyway. As for these two individuals, Crow and PARTAY AV, we know y'all stories from the door. Again, PARTAY, we know from the door that the minute we place orders to you, money's going to definitely go back to my account. So I know from the door that I am definitely going to have to make phone calls to have your product delivered to my kitchen table. Crow, on the other hand, a little bit more interesting. We have several options he figured he's going to go through. So either definitely he's going to put money back in our account. We know that from the door. Shipping us down products that don't match the description of his products, we definitely know that's going to happen. So that's going to involve PayPal. Shipping down items that are completely different and tampered with, that is going to involve PayPal and the United States Postal Service for mail fraud. So yeah, but either way, gentlemen, understand this. Whether you cancel orders, whether you send us down the wrong products or whatever you think is going to help you at the end of the day, it's not. At the end of the day, we will have your products one way or another. We're just giving you the opportunity to be able to do the right thing and, give a little respect to what you do at the end of the day. But if you can't do that, then guess what? We're going to have to basically have your products down here and you have to go against the Titan. And I don't want to hear any excuses that I'm saying, oh, that's not my product or this, you can't tamper with it. Somebody else will be placing the order. So again, Kind of hard to get around that one. And as for us on our behalf, as I said before, we have given you the opportunity to order directly from the website. And if you fail to do so I'm not going to give you a month. I'm going to say in a week's time. In a week's time, if you have failed to make the order for the Titan or for the 38s, then we already know from the door that you faked all your demonstrations, number one, and your products can't withstand the technology we have over here. So let's see what happens. I have to go, people. Happy Easter, and I have to finish working on the finish of the product of the Titan, which will be available soon. Gotta go, and God bless.